Hello everyone, we are back. We got hot air balloons inbound, so let's roll the intro. Well, hello everybody. We are back from Battle Creek, Michigan for a Twilight hot air balloon nighttime air show. Hello, my name is Gage, aka the Rough Rider Show. I got Tommy Clark is back. Hi, Tommy.
What's up?
Members know. This radio antenna is blocking your face. Members already know. He wrote the pendulum. How'd you like the pendulum?
Wasn't really my cup of tea.
So, yeah, we for those who didn't watch the the earlier air show stream, I set a goal where if you had enough super chats, this guy would ride the pendulum. He hates carnival rides, but we got him on it. Members saw it, so if you're a Thunderbird member, maybe you could check it out. Maybe I'll post the video later. That was fun. That was so funny.
I do not like carnival rides at all.
But hey, you know what? I've been trying to get him to go on Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point, and you know what? Now he'll ride. I'm like, hey, after you ride this, you'll ride Top Thrill Dragster, no problem.
Do not do a thing for Top Thrill. Listen, I will go on Top Thrill, but I'll do it
now because you rode the pendulum.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. So anyway, hope everyone is enjoying their day so far. Let's see who's here with us. Anyone's back. James is back. Stoned by Nature. Hey, welcome to the show. Yeah, we got hot air balloons inbound. So this is the Battle Creek hot air balloon edition. We usually we don't really stream hot air balloons, but you know what? This is a part of the show. You know, it's hot air balloons and Twilight nighttime air show. So what was funny was yesterday they actually took off from here and then they went somewhere else. Well, this time they're actually flying in. So we're gonna see them hundreds of whatever. If you saw that post I made, like, I don't know what, yesterday with the Thunderbirds in the foreground and a bunch of hot air balloons in the background, that was what was happening. So the music that you're hearing, there's a concert going on right now, so that's also another thing happening. There's a ton happening here at Battle Creek. It's not just the air show. Like, there's so much happening here. And if you ever get a chance to come out and check out Battle Creek, this is awesome. Like, what do you think?
Oh, it's a very beautiful place down here. A lot to do, a lot of activities. Just be careful about the sun.
Yeah, care about the sun. He's already sunburned. I'm a little tan.
I'm already turning into a ginger slowly.
I brought sunscreen and I told him to put some on.
I used it.
Use it again. There's still like this much left.
My skin's already sticky as heck. So.
Hey, that's what happens when you've been outside all day. But you know, it's fun. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's a little windy. I honestly thought they weren't going to fly the balloons today, but it's a little windy. But hey, you know. Here they come. There's more coming. Look at this.
It's been a very nice 4-day week.
Look, they're all coming now. Yeah.
We went from fireworks up in Columbus. They had a drone show that night, and then we woke up super early that morning, got some stuff done, and then we ended up coming here yesterday. Kind of scouted out some good spots for today. We ended up seeing the jet truck go off, but it was kind of hard to see because it was super dark. But you could see the flames almost blinded you if you looked at it at nighttime.
Right.
And then there was a cluster of a lot of hot air balloons that are actually inbound right now. These actually released yesterday, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock.
Something like that.
They're all bumping into each other. And I told him, I'm like,
they were like bumping.
I told him he should go on the next air balloon, but I would never do it. He'd probably never do it.
I wouldn't know.
There's a lot that I'd consider if you push me, but you can never push me to jump out of an airplane. or get into a higher.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. I just don't feel safe on that.
I feel that. I understand. Well, we got a zoom in shot of them coming over the horizon, and we got a bunch of them here on the wide shot. You can actually see that zoomed camera on the wide shot.
Do you know why they're coming in from a distance?
Why is that?
Because
is it something to do with Adam or something?
yeah, someone yelled McDonald's, and now all the clays are all.
Well, no, the Chick-fil-A balloon is the one Adam likes, right?
Someone yelled Chick-fil-A, and all the.
Hi, Adam, if you're watching.
So the clays were having a barbecue, and when they heard the Chick-fil-A from like 20 miles away, they're like, "Oh!" So they all now they're all.
I have ascended.
Yeah, they're coming to get the Chick-fil-A.
I mean, the Chick-fil-A balloon is directly below my face
they're
here.
actually coming to eat Chick-fil-A.
There you go. You can see them coming over the horizon there. Wow, what a scene here! Look at this. There's gonna be a bunch of them coming in. Yeah. You know, I thought the takeoff was pretty cool, but I think them coming at us is even better because you don't know where the hell they came from. There's just these massive air balloons just coming straight at us, like. Like, my goodness, they are everywhere. Yeah. You're a little far away. I don't know if they can hear you. See, the Chick-fil-A balloon there is the red one there. Yeah. You're just naming off every balloon. Beautiful but dangerous, Melanie. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'd do it. Beautiful but dangerous. Yeah, if you're not a member, by the way, we've been live this whole time, actually. Ever since we ended the main stream, we launched the stakeout stream. And we pretty much just had live views of Battle Creek while we were sitting here waiting for the nighttime show to start and the hot air balloons. And he's just going off at the clays over there. Yeah, but we've been live this whole time, and you guys wanted Tommy to ride the pendulum, and we got him to ride the pendulum live on air. That was pretty fun. So members, you can check that out. Look at that, they're just coming off from the trees here. You're gonna have to come over here and point. Which one? Do you see Max? I think I see Max, the black one. What a sight, look at this. So apparently they have to land in a particular target. This is the competition they're having right now with these hot air balloons. They have to throw something in a target. But first up, we have, what do we got here? Motor Mile, hot air balloon. He's all by himself up there.
So there's 6. So they had 6 kids. Yeah. So there's 8 of them.
Oh, that was the wrong scene. Here we go. Wait, is this the dinosaur parrot one? Those ones just flew right above us. They were going the other way. No idea. Comes the orange hot air balloon. Nice, Mick, eating dinner and watching. Yeah, nice. It's like this one's coming in. Here comes Max. Right there. I think that's Max. I don't know. I think they're just flying by. Doesn't look like they're landing now. It's like this one's coming in to do something here. It's trying to throw something in a target. I guess we can't see the target from over here. I found the Chick-fil-A. There's the Chick-fil-A one. Oh, sorry about that, Hired Gun 5. Why did Nightbot think you were spamming? I don't. Were you typing too many exclamation marks or something? Anyway, sorry about that. Maybe Nightbot's just a little cranky today. There goes Max. What are they doing here? Nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you look off into the distance here, I don't know who's going to get here first, but it's our Chick-fil-A balloon, Rick Kerber, who is coming in. And we've got a new tradition here at Morgan Over. It looks like Rick is coming in. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a sign. It's a tradition that we started this way. Some of you have been here before know exactly what it is. If you know what it is,
Oh no. Remember that from yesterday, Tommy? chicken dance stuff. Oh man. No way. Checking out this close flyby of this blue one here. Go to the Chick-fil-A balloon. A lot of balloons to our right hand side too. They're still coming in. Tabber, the air show hasn't started yet. It's going to shortly, though. I do hear some jets firing up. But this is what's happening currently. Unless I misunderstood you. I'm not sure what you mean, Tabber. But the air show will be starting, the nighttime air show that is, will be starting shortly. Now, I also have the radio on. Well, as soon as I see it, I will point a camera at it. Tell you right now, they ain't gonna be flying airplanes with balloons everywhere. I'll tell you that. But as soon as I see the plane, I will point a camera at it. Yeah, are you on the right stream? I mean, well, you're chatting in this stream, so I'm not sure. Are you on the right air show, Tabber? Because I'm sorry, I really don't know. I'm not understanding what you're trying to tell me. I mean, we're here at Battle Creek, and there's no planes flying overhead right now because there's a bunch of balloons. And I don't know what radio you're listening to, but right now it is all balloons. Oh, you're on 106.9. Okay. I don't know what they're broadcasting, but for copyright issues, I can't stream that. But I'm telling you, I'm right here. There is no airplanes in the sky. If you're talking about the audio, maybe you're talking about the audio. I have no way to pipe that in, if that's what you meant. But I have a radio, but I'm listening to the tower. I'm not listening to the audio from the airshow announcers. See, the jets are on the ground. The Thunderbirds are not flying for the remainder of the day today, but I don't see anything else taxiing. But we'll see. Battle Creek, Michigan. We are in Battle Creek, Michigan. Why aren't you and I going together, I thought? We'll talk about it after we're back. Those barnyard friends. You're welcome, Rich, and hope you had a great day here at the Battle Creek Field of Flight.
Crazy Adams and Iowa. Did he actually leave?
That's the thing. I know. It's crazy. Did he actually leave?
Probably did. His girlfriend probably made him.
Probably.
28 people is not bad for blimps.
Yeah, it's lower. It's just, you know, it's because it's not the mainstream, but it's fine. There's a lot of balloons up there.
I'm surprised people are watching blimps.
These are balloons, not blimps.
Fuck you, air balloons.
If these were blimps, this would be different.
You know what I'm...
So Tommy, do your you were counting which balloon was what. Count which one was what. You were counting which balloon was what.
Oh, in the distance?
Yeah.
That Pam, Rob, Adam, Ryan.
Well, look down here. Look
Pam,
at the screen.
You got Pam's mom, Pam's dad, Rob's mom, Rob's dad, and then you got Rob's founder of the whole bloodline. He's in the front.
Jeez. You're funny. Wow, 10 years, Rich. That's awesome. Yeah, this is our second time here. We'll come back every year. It's fun. It's awesome.
I mean, just being able to go to new places and
Yeah.
check out new locations is always a blessing. Yeah, it's always interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's funny because we're in Michigan, but we're from Ohio.
Yeah. Not used to the Wolverine area.
Yeah. Go Bucks, I guess.
Yeah, go Bucks. Go Bucks, I guess. Go Bucks.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
no one said
What?
anything about my Ohio State shorts yet.
Yeah. Probably because they're too scared. They know we'd win.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Might lose the title this year or not. We'll see.
Yeah. They've been winning every. Well, hey, you know what? Ohio State was national champions. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Some people actually would rather beat Michigan than win the national championship, which I understand. But
Michigan.
we need to beat them again.
Michigan almost had it last year. I gotta give them that.
No, they didn't. They weren't even close, and then they still beat us somehow.
They beat us.
But you know what? That really woke us up, and I bet you that's how we won the national championship.
I'll be right back.
All right. There you go. Those are the last of the balloons here. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're all going behind the horizon here. I guess I should have changed the banner because the Thunderbirds are not flying on this stream. They're done for the day today. They'll be back tomorrow though. We won't be here tomorrow though. But the Thunderbirds will be back tomorrow. Yeah. Sunset is awesome.
The Battle Creek MI Airshow and Balloon Festival would also like to say thank you to Jimmy John, Johnny's Markets, Kelsey Credit Union, Kellogg Arena, Kellogg Community College, Kellanova, King Jewelers, McAllister Reynolds, Max Fire Protection, M66 Home, Megafin, McGonigal's Pubs and Deli, Michigan International Valley Motor Parkway, Michigan Regional Council of Governments Local 525.
All the balloons going behind the horizon. Well, Hired Gun 5, you know, Rome, Georgia. That is on our schedule, believe it or not. So, Wings over North Georgia is on our schedule for October. So we'll be there. So if you see us, come say hi. Yeah, we'll be in Georgia in October. Hey, Quentin. Keegan, I don't, is there, actually, let me look at the schedule. I don't think there's any fireworks tonight here. I think it was July 3rd and July 4th. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any fireworks tonight. All I see is Twilight Airshow and Night Airshow with pyro. So unfortunately, there's no fireworks tonight. Yep, there's no fireworks. No problem, Keegan. If they were going to do them, I'd hang out. Yeah, so it's a beautiful evening here in Battle Creek. This is kind of more of a relaxed stream versus, you know, the big air show streams that we usually do. It's more relaxed here. Rich, what is the biggest air show we've done? Gosh, there's a lot of really good air shows we did. Chicago Air and Water Show was pretty big last year.
Ground, Air Boss.
Air Boss, Battle Creek ground.
Yeah, if you have nothing else other than balloons, we can go ahead and take the airspace from you.
I have nothing else but balloons. Airspace is yours.
Copy that. We have the ground and the airspace. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Chicago, I mean, every air show we go to is huge, but Chicago is probably the biggest one we've done. But yeah, what we usually do, for those who are new to the channel, we follow the Thunderbirds around. We also follow the Blue Angels. So we'll go on tour with them. We'll check out their air show as well as other performers. We've seen the Golden Knights a couple of times. The F-35 team. Who else have we seen? We've seen Pyro, Bill Stein. Of course, we've seen Rob Holland. Such an unfortunate thing that happened to Rob Holland. I'll throw a couple of clips up here. For those who don't know, Rob Holland, one of the most respected and talented air show performers of all time, unfortunately had a crash earlier this season, resulting in the loss of his life. And we've streamed Rob Holland many, many times here on the channel. Many times. In fact, you can see him there with the with Fat Albert there in the background. So yeah, in memory of Rob Holland and his family during this difficult time. Everyone looks up to him. Everybody. But yeah, so we've been to a couple of big air shows this year. Looks like we have a bit of a lull time here between the balloons and when the Twilight air show begins. But yeah, we've been to some big air shows. Blue Angels, we'll go to the Chicago Air and Water Show later this year. We might be going to either Fort Wayne, Indiana next weekend or Pensacola, Florida. We don't know yet. We have to decide. And, you know, money-wise and stuff, because Pensacola is a 12-hour drive from Columbus, Ohio. Fort Wayne is a little bit closer. What else? We got Gary, Indiana Air Show. That's coming up in August. August is going to be a busy month. We also have Columbus, Ohio, our homecoming air show. We're going to do a lot for that, by the way. We're going to be streaming the arrival of the Blue Angels. We're going to do a couple of member streams. What else? We're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be doing a whole lot. So strap in. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good season. And of course, we'll end the season in Florida for the Pensacola, for the Blue Angels homecoming show. That's going to be fun. We've done that a couple of times, or at least once. We'll do it again this year. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. So we're kind of in a bit of a lull here. We went live for the hot air balloon demonstration. That was pretty cool. The winds have calmed down substantially to allow that to happen. I thought they weren't going to do it because it was pretty windy earlier, but you can see the camera is pretty much almost rock solid. And it's turning out to be a beautiful evening here in Battle Creek. Yeah, it's a beautiful evening here. You got the sunset there on the bottom right. Mike, so the Blue Angels, the way it works for them is they arrive a few days before the air show. So Columbus Air Show, I think, is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on August, I think 23rd, I think. I'd have to look at the calendar. I don't have it on top of my head here. But the Blue Angels would arrive typically on Wednesday, the Wednesday before the show. And what they'll do is they'll do those, it's called circles and arrivals. So essentially they'll fly in. They might even buzz downtown Columbus. Sometimes if there's a major city nearby, they'll buzz it. And what I mean by buzz, as in flying the Delta formation all around the town. And they'll kind of do some fly-arounds to kind of check out their airspace, get familiar with the area so they know where their marks is. Basically, they're marking their show coordinates so they know where they can do what safely, and of course, knowing where the TFR is and all that good stuff. So they'll do circles and arrivals on Wednesdays. Now again, this is subject to the show, of course, but typically circles and arrivals on Wednesdays. And then sometimes they'll do practices on the same day. Like they'll practice multiple times in one day. Thursdays, they usually practice multiple times. Fridays, they'll practice multiple times. And then Saturday is the real deal show, and then Sunday real deal show, and then they'll usually fly home about 2 hours after the completion of the final day of the air show back to their home base in Pensacola, Florida. So I hope that answers your question. That's a basic timeline of how the Blue Angels usually come into town and do a show. Yeah, Rich, I'm glad it was a little windy. It kept us a little bit cool today. Yes. And luckily it calmed down a lot so the hot air balloons could do their thing.
Yeah, we sure do. And, you know, wasn't it great seeing those balloons come and do their thing tonight? That was great. And we got a lot of entertainment. Another Twilight show. It's my good friend Bill Davis joining the announcement stand up here. And we're getting ready for a Twilight show. What are we looking at tonight? Surprise. No surprise. It's going to be our performance.
Yeah, good words there, Hired Gun 5. They say Rob has been a solid fixture in the air show business for several years. His loss will be felt around the country for some time. Thanks for the memories and thanks for his family for sharing him with us. Absolutely. Kind words there by Hired Gun 5. Yes. Very. Keegan, is this our first time in Battle Creek? No. This is our second time. We were here last year. We were actually in a really bad spot last year. I mean, it wasn't really bad. Let me rephrase that. It was okay. Not as good as the spot we're in now, obviously. But we were here last year, yeah. Adam and I were at the movie theater just down the street last year. So it's our second time returning to Battle Creek. I love this town. Mike, that's good to know. So you'll be there for the practices. Well, heck, you may even run into me. Hope to see you there, Mike. If you're talking about the Columbus, Ohio Air Show, yeah, that'll be our homecoming show. So we're going to go all out for that one. So yeah, hope to see you there, Mike. About to lose the final batch of the hot air balloons. Yeah, Mike, hope to see you there. I agree, Mark. I'm just listening into the announcer's booth here. Okay, I hear something. Oh, here we go. Who do we got here? So we got two biplanes here. As soon as this camera decides to focus, you know, that would be great. This might be part of the challenge of a nighttime air show. There we go. Let's go ahead and lock that focus real quick. Still without my joystick, this doesn't help. So they're just circling, doing their thing. Yeah, Mick, I know. I just realized The stakeout stream is still up. Yeah, I know. Oh well. I'll just leave it up for recording or whatever. In case someone wants to watch back and see the whole thing. Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally forgot to end the member stream. Oh well. Hi, members. If you're chatting in there, I don't have that chat open. Yeah, so these two biplanes here are just circling behind us here, waiting for the clearance to go in and do their thing. They're just a pixel to you guys, probably. Here we go. Nope, eat them. Eat them. I'll eat them later then.
Who knows when he talks, it doesn't echo in the mic. He goes, oh.
That's because we're far away from the thing, from the speaker. All right, we're inbound. Twilight Airshow underway. Let's go. Let's do it.
Sounds like Matt.
With the moon. There you go. Very, very nice. I love how the sun is reflecting off of their smoke there.
Quebec, current altimeter 2996.
Copy that. What are the winds?
190 at 6.
Thank you, sir.
We got the moon in the background. Intercept. Oh, that's the shot right there, 856.
Oh, nice.
Well, watch this. It's a delayed over there, but watch what just happened. Ready? They intercept right where the sun is. Watch. Bam!
Oh, wow.
That's a shot. Oh, man. I think that's going to be the thumbnail. My auto brightness on my screen will not stay. Yeah, 856. That was the shot moment right there. M. Rosser, I'm not sure. Unlikely. Jet-powered glider, yeah. But like, if you're referring like jets as like F-35s, F-22, or F-16s, unlikely on that part. Flying over the carnival rides. Oh, there he is. Up next, the P-51 Mustang. I've always wanted to know what that school bus is. It's been sitting there the whole time.
Since yesterday?
Was it there yesterday? Oh, geez, look at this. He's doing burnouts right here.
Huh. That's fucking hilarious. That's something Tommy would do.
That is something Tommy would do.
Wish Tommy was here. He would love this.
Tommy is here. He's right there.
I know.
All right, Mustangs are taking off.
That's my enemy car right there.
Mustang?
No, car leaving.
Oh, the minivan?
The minivan. I hate minivans with a burning passion. So every time I'm stuck behind a minivan, they go 15 under the speed limit.
That is a very true statement, yes.
Yep.
So, you guys know if the jets are going up?
That I don't know. Unlikely, though.
Okay.
Unlikely. I haven't heard anything, so I'll take that as a no, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
I hope so.
Pretty cool to see the jets.
Look at that sunset, y'all. It's a gorgeous sunset, bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, there's 3 Mustangs. Yeah, they are. Zoom out a little bit so y'all can see. They're gonna come here eventually.
All right, folks, again, thank you so much for being with us here. We've got those 3 beautiful P-51 Mustangs right in the air, and they're going to be giving us a really cool demonstration. Get to hear just the sounds of those V12, which is really, really cool. And the beautiful display that the actually put on is really something we all enjoy. So, that is coming up here in just a few moments. To see one P-51 Mustang is absolutely rare, but to see 3 of them flying together, that is almost unheard of. So, what 3 things, folks, and we're looking forward to that coming on Carton here in just a couple of minutes. So, folks, really appreciate you being with us. Don't forget, we've got the carnival going, we've got all of our great vendors are open. Get yourself something to eat, something cold to drink, and enjoy, which is a great thing here as we celebrate this, the Saturday event of our 2025 Independence Day weekend right here at the Field of Light. Again, throughout the day, we've been asking if everybody's doing, I think, a pretty good job of using the garbage containers that we have here. We want to keep ourselves in a nice environment. Glad you can enjoy the grounds, and it's always much nicer when you get it nice and clean, so you're not having to deal with that. So, again, folks, thank you for cooperating there. I do want to give a great shout out to all of our volunteers. I'm just so glad.
I have to show the sunset for just a minute.
Great job done by all of our volunteers.
Gorgeous. Here they come. Doing all right, Tommy? I know, it's been a long day.
Getting a little tired, honestly.
Oh, I'm very tired.
You want to make the drive back tonight, or?
Man, I don't know.
I mean, I can drive.
If you're good to drive, then let's do it.
What time you want to leave at?
As soon as this is over.
I'm gonna go walk around for a minute.
Okay.
What time is this over at?
I don't know. You keep asking me that. I don't know. Well, that'll do it for the P-51 Mustangs. All right, well, up next we got the Golden Knights parachute team again. Golden Knights are going to be doing a nighttime jump, and this time we'll actually be able to see them because there's not secondary clouds in the way. We do have one little aircraft circling above, so they're probably going to be up first before the Golden Knights go up. Inbound he comes. Up next, the Golden Knights. Or at least the carrier plane will take off and gain altitude.
UK ground, UK air inbound, streamers looking for wind.
All night air, all night ground, you're good for streamers, wind is...
Streamers 2 to 6.
Oh, the moon. Did you guys get the shot?
Yep.
Nice. I got the moon shot. I don't have as good as a camera as you have, though, but. Woo, there you go. Little Photoshop, and that'll be perfect. These are the Golden Knights, the parachute team that we saw twice today. This is the third time, but we might actually see them because look, there's not a cloud in the sky.
Curious who that guy is I keep seeing.
Who?
Oh, there's this tall black guy people take pictures with, and they act like he's like some big celebrity.
Well, maybe he is. Yeah, no, we stream air shows, so we follow the Thunderbirds and we follow the Blue Angels around.
Okay.
So, and this is our first time doing a nighttime show, so.
Oh, okay, neat. It sounds like the APU started up.
I've seen this like really tall black dude walking around, like people have been taking pictures with him nonstop. I'm trying to figure out who he is. I see a bunch of like he's like with groups of people, like they're taking photos with him. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
No idea.
What's your YouTube name?
Rough Rider Show here.
I followed you guys.
Oh, you got a card? Okay.
No, I was like, somebody's living it, so I'm like, I just went on YouTube and found you.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I like your hat.
What's your hat say? Haha, there you go. Hot dads around here.
Oh, shoot.
Is either the Thunderbirds there going, or?
Yeah, that sounds like a fighter jet. Something. One of the Thunderbirds, you know what? That might have been, there might be testing the jet that had problems today.
Oh yeah.
Because see that, only that one's blinking?
Yeah.
So they're probably just doing an engine test.
But there's people by the 35 right now.
Yeah. Huh.
And that's part of the night show.
We'll show you that right now. We'll spin that other camera around. Yeah? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, to show you what we're talking about, the bottom right-hand the corner there, one of the Thunderbird jets seem to be firing up their engines, probably just for a test. Because for those who didn't see the main show earlier today, one of the Thunderbird jets had an issue mid-performance and they had to land early, and it was towed back to its parking spot here. And by the looks of it, they might just be testing the jet that had problems. I don't know. We'll see.
That'd be interesting if they actually flew one this late.
Yeah, I doubt it though.
I know Oshkosh does their F-35 at night.
F-35, yeah, but the Thunderbirds, I doubt it.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, no. Yeah, is F-35, you said there was people, one on the right. The one on the right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The left one.
The left one. Oh, yeah, you're right. I see a white truck, yeah. Yeah.
Is this your full-time thing then?
Part-time. Yeah, I do stuff for NASA, and then this, and then I do part-time radio work. So really, I do 3 jobs, really.
What do you do for NASA?
Yeah, that visor is up. We track rocket launches and stuff, so I contract, bring cameras out and track rockets.
Yeah, there's a third party that has cameras on site that he monitors and stuff, which is
Yeah.
launches and stuff.
NASA is NASA.
Let's see if I can keep the Golden Knights plane intact. I'm going to try and attempt to steer this other camera.
Now, Shimmy got a 230.
Got it, 230.
Battle Creek Airshow.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm not sure how. I don't know if they're at. No, they're too low. Unless they're going to do a low jump. Usually they jump at 10,800.
Oh, all right.
They probably are lower at for nighttime. Let's see.
I doubt it.
Which one?
That I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Where?
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, yeah.
This one was prank guys, actually. Prank people in public and stuff. I think that's him.
Impractical Jokers?
No, there's like people that just go and fuck people in public. I think he does that on his channel. I need to go back to it. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he does that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Hey, Rich, thank you for those kind words. Fisher Farmer 46, welcome to the stream.
Make me itch because I want to know who the fuck it is. Yeah, for the cool people, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nighttime, Saturday night, everyone's out doing stuff.
Yeah. We got a 3-hour drive back.
Yeah, fun. Part of me really just wants to just get a hotel and lay around for the rest of the night, but costs money.
Yeah, screw that. We'll just like switch off. Like I'll drive first.
You just need to go home because you want to get your money, even though you're not going to get it till tomorrow. It's not going to come faster, my man.
Well, no, my phone, my boss fucking me.
Is it even going up higher? I don't even know. Yeah, they're shutting down that jet, so it was just an engine test.
Our name's going to be 230. 230.
I'm going back to the chase.
Wow, Mark. Yeah. Well, you know, lots and lots and lots and lots of preparations go into making sure each and every plane is ready to, and safe to fly. And, you know, sometimes things happen. You know, you have an alarm and you don't waste any time. You troubleshoot it and you land safely. And 40 years, that's impressive. Well, that just tells you the maintenance team is doing a hell of a job. We've seen a handful of issues here on the channel. Like, for example, just 2 weeks ago, we were in Belleville, Michigan, which is, what, hour and 45 minutes east of here. One of the Blue Angels jets had an issue before it took off. And the Blue Angels were short a jet for the performance, that performance, and one of the jets' smoke stopped working. You know, like the smoke that they pump out the back as they're flying around? One of the jets actually, the smoke ran out. So, you know, issues happen, and, you know, you could work hundreds of thousands of hours on these aircraft and things may come up. It happens. But you know what? You know, they're on a pretty good run to not have a ton of issues. But they do happen. It's just how things work. All right, not sure if we're going for another jump here, but let's see. It's going to start getting dark here, so it's going to be kind of hard, difficult to see everything. Do want to mind you, these are not like DSLR cameras by all means. This is my first time doing an air show at night, so you guys are about to find out with me to see just how much we can do with these cameras at night.
Take 10 as you are clear, Happy.
Thanks, Rich. I don't know if I'd say A++. I am without my joystick today, and that was a huge bummer. So I don't know about A++, but I appreciate the kind words.
Jeez.
How you doing, Tommy?
Pretty good.
Yeah. I know this isn't the most thrilling thing,
Oh, I know.
but nothing's happening at the moment. So other than these guys are just flying in circles.
You're a ginger.
I am.
Let's spam no soul in the chat.
Nightbot won't like that.
That's all. It's this whole type no soul.
Jeez.
To get revenge for what you made me do today.
Hey, that wasn't me. That was them. They're the ones that wanted you to ride the pendulum.
But you instigated it. So I'm instigating that we say no soul in chat.
Hey, you know, if they didn't want you to ride it, they could have just not super chatted.
So they don't have to say no soul if they don't want to.
Yeah, it's getting darker and darker, so it's going to be tougher and tougher to find these aircraft, and quality's going to go pew.
I got hope.
So again, this is my first time doing a nighttime air show, so you know, we'll see how well this goes. Gosh, yeah, Tommy you had a blast on that thing. You had a blast on that thing. Look, it's all lit up. It's ready for you to go back and do another one.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again.
All right, so if you
No more. No. That was a one-time thing. We're not doing
So no, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
Hey, you know what? You lived, and it didn't cost you anything but your life.
Yeah, what if I fell out of my seat and I fell? And I would have been a real Tommy at that point.
Yeah. There you go. You answered the question. Yeah, you'd be a real Tommy.
I'm going,
Yeah, exactly.
my God, look, Tommy, my legs don't work, man.
Yeah. Zoom out a little bit just in case they do another jump here. Oof. This is getting hard, guys. Look at this. Can barely even see it now. The fun part is packing all this up and dragging it 2 miles. Or however long we parked. What was that? Another plane? What was that?
I want to do it before the place closes out.
Yeah. This should be done by then, but either way, we're going to be stuck in traffic.
I want to get this stuff to the truck and not be stuck in a whole crowd of people as we're leaving.
We will be. No matter what, we're going to be.
We're in the truck. I'm just talking about all the equipment. Like, I don't want
Oh, we're going to be. It's going to happen. This must be stars, those little white thingies.
Look, Tommy, I got a cigarette.
Oh no, Tommy.
Ground GK is inbound drive with the frequency.
Wind 0 to 5.
Drive 0 to 5.
Oh, some fireworks there on the bottom right screen. Behind the Thunderbirds are some fireworks. I hope they jump soon, because this quality is going to drop hard. The camera just did that artifact and maybe must lose it.
Battle Creek ground, airball. Airball, Battle Creek ground.
Sir, can you go ahead and bring the runway lights back to like all the way up to full intensity?
Airball ground, welcome.
Thank you.
Just heard them fire up another APU for one of the jets again. Wonder if it's the same one. That camera up there needs cleaned. Like I said, the quality gets worse and worse as we go. Trying my hardest to stay with this carrier plane here. While the Thunderbirds seem to be doing some
Romeo,
maintenance.
current altimeter 29906, winds 20085.
Ground, GK Air, inbound dry, request winds.
Gold Knight Air, Gold Knight ground, you're clear dry, wind 0 to 3.
Dry, 0 to 3.
That's what we're hearing. Just stay in triple box for now. The Amazing Rando, that's a nice name. Sitting at 13,000. Yeah, he's pretty high up there. Think he's gonna do He's going to do one more pass here, and then I think they're going to go. Yeah, their jump altitude is different each time. It's 13,000, 10,800. Just depends.
GK ground, GK air is inbound. It's for hot target events. Hot 0 to 5.
Yeah, I saw him right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all lit. So he might be going. We'll see. Yeah, flap test.
He's doing a flap test?
Mm-hmm. This one here.
Yeah.
Right there. See him moving the flap?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We might be getting another fighter tonight.
Cue the music. Music.
Oh man, that flipperoo messed me up. That flipperoo messed me up. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get track of it again.
Stand by. Standing by. Launch overway going around. Roger that. Winds up fairway going around.
Let me mute audio for a second. There you go, they jumped. Yeah, they jumped.
Oh yeah. Is this F-35 going up?
He's over there with his lights on and engine running, so I don't know if he's just testing or if he's moving his flaps again.
And this is ground. I have one good can of beef. OG, one good can of tea.
Very nice. See, how many are up there? Is it just one or two? Very nice. They were playing God Bless the USA, but I muted the microphone just in case for copyright reasons. Down he goes.
Spot report.
Send it.
Spot was good, no drift, smooth under canopy.
Spot was good. No drift. Smooth on canopy.
All right, let's see if we can find out where the other one went. I'm just looking up at this point. I don't even know where. There's no way. My cameras don't work well at night. As soon as you start seeing lights, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Alright, let me try and find him.
Let's see, what's this guy doing here? Nope, he's shut down.
No, he's right above us.
The F-35 just shut down.
Damn.
So maybe he was just doing a test.
Yeah.
Darn! We had our hopes up. Oh well. Yeah, he's right above us. That means he's been getting ready to drop again. You watch a flight radar? Yeah.
He's right above us.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna get it. He's right by that star. Oh wait, yeah, there he is. I got him on camera. How about that? At least I think that's him. Yeah, it looks like that's him. Yep, I got him. Yep. We'll stay in triple box because that is probably a very bad shot in full screen.
He is silent.
That's because he's way up there. He's 13,000. Yeah, he's way up there. Yep. It's coming back around now. It's just a red dot.
Stand by ground. Stand by. Standing by. Standing by.
Here we go.
that we are.
Look, Tommy, they jumped. To your other way. Very, very cool.
I have 8 good canopies. 8 good canopies. 9 distraction. 9 canopies. This is ground. We have all jumpers on the ground who we're turning to land.
Golden Knights carrier plane back on the ground. Like I said, folks, first time doing an air show at night. These cameras aren't really amazing for nighttime, so decided to just stay alive anyway. So we wave here to the Golden Knights carrier plane going back to its resting position. Looks like we got the pyro going up here. Like I said before, these cameras are not quite designed for nighttime, which hence the fizzy look here.
Good evening, sir. 5278 out of 18.5, descending 11,000 with flight and visual warning.
There we go, fireworks up. Tommy, look. I know you want to leave. All right, everybody, we're shutting down the stream. See you later. When the show's over, yeah. Should be over in the next, like, probably 10, 20 minutes. Shooting fireworks out the side of the plane. Tommy, look. Very nice. You're welcome, TK. Like I said, these aren't the best cameras ever, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Special thanks to Tommy, who came out and helped me bring all this equipment out. I mean, look, Jared's in the sky right now.
He's not using it.
What about all the explosions happening? Well, you guys are welcome, and thank you for watching. Matt. Matt. Oh, you're not catching on. Appreciate that, Rich. Where you going? All right. Hey, Charles Washington, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in there. Appreciate it. Oh, disappeared. Okay, well. It's gonna make it harder to find him now. Hey, Baz, welcome back. Just saw you pop up. Guys, guess what? Tommy, guess what? It's time for the jet truck. Hot Streak Jet Truck Nighttime Edition is returning. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Tommy and I saw this last night on Friday, and it blew our eyes away. So we're about to see this yet again as we get ready for the Hot Streak Jet Truck. You can get closer if you want. You don't have to stand all the way back there. Yeah, we're live, but you're not on. You're good. You're not blocking our view. We're live on YouTube. Rough Rider Show. Here. Yep. There you go. You scan that QR code. It'll take you to our current stream and future ones that we do. We follow the Thunderbirds and the Blue Angels. Yeah. This is our first time doing a nighttime show. We're from Central Ohio, yep. Yeah, it's probably because it's too dark. Where's my computer bag? You know where my computer bag is? Yeah, 2 trackers and a static camera. We were here yesterday. That's why I'm here, or we're here. Very nice. You from Battle Creek? Nice. Oh, hell yeah. You can just walk here. In fact, yes, Red Line Arrows is flying right now as we speak. They are coming in right now. So we will stay in double box and we will watch for the jet truck. Meanwhile, we got Red Line up here. That or Fort Wayne, we're not sure. 3,000. We had 3,000 total, but I don't know right now. Justin, the jet truck should be going shortly. We're standing by. Hey, Kevin, appreciate that. I see Diane, you typed in here earlier. Island Land Rail Production. Flyer KG, you are welcome. Astro Joe, you are also welcome. So yes, we are standing by for the Hot Street Jet Truck. Fishin' Farmer 46, we have not decided yet. But if we're going to Fort Wayne, yeah, come see us, come find us. Love to hang out with you. But yeah, if we go to Fort Wayne, we'll see the Thunderbirds again. If we go to Pensacola, we will see the Blue Angels. So we have not decided which one we're doing yet. But stay tuned to the channel. Hopefully I'll be able to get up there and do them. Hey, Parjim? I'm really sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. They say, awesome job, guys. Your dedication is deeply appreciated. They are just down the road. Nice. Well, thank you for tuning in. Can you hear, well, if you heard the jet truck earlier, can you hear the jet truck from your house? I know you could probably hear the other planes and stuff. Curious if you'll hear the jet truck. Probably hear the explosions and stuff. But yeah, we're getting ready for our grand finale here for this nighttime edition of the Rough Rider Show Air Show live coverage here in Battle Creek. This is awesome. We saw this yesterday. At least Tommy and I did. We didn't stream it, but oh man. Just wait till you guys see this. This is going to be spectacular. I cannot wait. Yeah, Fishin' Farmer, yeah. It's not that like we want to, oh, do we want to see the Blue Angels or do we want to see the Thunderbirds? It's not that. It's the drive and how much it'll cost, you know? Because Pensacola is a 12-hour drive from Columbus, Ohio. Fort Wayne is a lot closer. But I understand the Blue Angels have a higher demand, let's put it that way. Not that the birds don't, but you know what I mean. So it's just about the drive, the costs, can we do it, the budgeting, you know? Versus Fort Wayne, we could drive up for the day and then drive back because it's only about like an hour and a half drive from Central Ohio, where we're from. So, Michelle, what happened to the Thunderbirds this afternoon? One of them having issues. Yeah, so the Thunderbirds themselves have not put out a statement about that, but from what we observed, at least on the radio, one of them had a looked like a hydraulic issue. It was either hydraulics or high oil. No, it was high oil pressure. That's what it was. I don't know why I'm saying hydraulics. One of the jets was having high oil pressure, so they ended up pausing the show temporarily, and they that one problematic jet landed safely, and then they continued with the rest of the show. That's all we know. Here we go. Jet truck is starting up. Let's listen in. Here we go. I'll lower the brightness so you guys can see. The Hot Street Jet Truck Nighttime Edition.
Airballon, quick ground. Yes, sir. I know you're getting ready to close here in a little bit, but I just want to double check and just make sure we're not going to lose runway light. Tell you what, I'll stay and make sure that the lights stay on until after the jet truck's done. Yeah, not a problem. Break airport information, Sierra, current altimeter 2997.
All right, folks. Let's get ready. Here we go. And there you have it, folks. The nighttime air show has come to a close, and I think that is going to wrap it up for Battle Creek, Michigan Air Show. Our live coverage has been phenomenal. All day coverage of this. Oh, I can't wait. Hey, Tommy, come here. Oh, man. That was awesome. What did you think of that, Tommy?
That was awesome.
That was like our third time seeing the jet truck, right?
Yeah.
And does it get old?
Third time.
Third time. Oh yeah, that's right. Third time because we saw him Friday night too. Yeah. Wow.
Have a good night, guys.
Well, you
Hey, you too,
too.
man.
Nice to meet you.
Be careful.
Take it easy.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, there's car alarms going off everywhere. That was way too big. All right, folks. Well,
Did you see the car alarms that were going off when
the boom went off?
I forgot the first jet that came out today, but when it was flying over, it was
Oh no, I didn't notice. Maybe you did. Yeah. Well, anyway, folks, we're gonna go ahead and close things up. We're low on batteries. We got a 3-hour drive. So thank you everyone for tuned in to this wonderful weekend here in Battle Creek, Michigan. It was so much fun. I'm hoping you enjoyed our normal coverage earlier today. Members, I hope you enjoyed the stakeout stream, including Tommy on the pendulum. That was fantastic. If you haven't seen that, I'll post a video in case you haven't seen it, or you can rewind the
fun,
stakeout
but
stream.
I did it.
He did it. He did it. I'm surprised. Hey, he's a good guy.
Hey, a bet's a bet.
A bet's a bet. That's right.
Can't back out of bets. Man, my word.
That's it. That's it. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel. We'll be sure to let you know if we're going to go to Fort Wayne next week or Pensacola Beach. We're not sure. Just like I said, it depends on what we got going on. Can we make the drive? Can we put it in the budget? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thanks.
Justin. The air show is tomorrow, but sadly we got to get home and got to get some stuff done. And
Well, he needs to get home. I could say another day, but he's got to get home. So either way, folks, that's going to do it for us here in Battle Creek, Michigan. Thank you, everyone who tuned in to us and supported us on the channel. Thank you and welcome to all the new members that joined us on the channel. Greatly appreciate your support. It helps us come out here and do this stuff. Heck, we paid like, I don't know, what, $70 worth of water at this point here, because every water here is like $4 a piece.
We didn't prepare.
We didn't prepare.
I mean, we brought in like our equiment when we were honestly.
We brought in water, but
were
then we drank
shocked-
it all.
We were shocked we were even able to bring in our equipment. So I mean, if that was the case, we should have bought more water.
Yeah. Well, now we know for
But
next
it
time.
is what it is. But
Yeah.
thanks again, guys.
Yeah, it was an honor covering this for you. Thanks to Tommy for your help bringing all this out. And I've known Tommy for many years. We've been best friends since high school. And he stepped up and volunteered to help me, because I wouldn't be able to bring you views like this if it wasn't for him coming out to help.
I
So
really don't think I did.
Thank you.
I don't think I did anything.
No, you did.
honestly,
Trust me, we have a 2-mile hike to the car after this. We have to haul all of this crap in wagons 2 miles in that direction. So I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. Thanks to Tommy.
Up here, I'm going to call approach. I'll stay open for you guys until the jet truck's clear, but I need to call approach. Do you want me to make sure that the TFR's...
We'll go ahead and mute them because we don't care about that anymore. All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll either see you in Fort Wayne next week or Pensacola Beach. Stay tuned to the
Take
channel.
it easy, everyone. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.
And happy 4th of July
Happy 4th,
weekend.
everyone.
Happy birthday,
Enjoy
America.
your Saturday. Don't get too crazy tonight.
Oh, I know he wants. We want to get crazy, but you know it is what it is. So, all right, back to Ohio we go. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next weekend. Bye bye.